How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to the final live stream of 2022. It's been a funny roller coastery type year, but tonight I'm just gonna chill. Hydroneer 2.1 is still calling, and we need to do a little bit more streaming, a little bit more farming, a little bit more flying around delivering soup to people. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be, well, I don't know if it's gonna be fun, but it's going to be a laugh anyway, let's put it that way. How you doing, Travis? Thank you very much for kicking by. Most appreciated to have you here, by the way. So yeah, there we go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do this for a couple of hours. I mean, it's what, 8:15 now. Got a couple of hours of farming. Going to chill, man. Going to chill. Ice Unicorn, welcome to the live stream. So I've done a little bit of like dossing around today. It was only a little bit, but I've basically upped a few of my seed productions and grown some tomatoes a bit. Got some broccoli on the grow, so we're not going to run out of broccoli too soon as well, so that's a good thing. It basically just means, oh, I had a little bit of sort out here as well, so we've spaced out the conveyors, because these baskets are quite wide, so I've spaced out a little bit, so it's a little bit better. And I've been inspired. There was a guy on the Discord, I can't remember his name, but if he ever turns up, it's all good, but this is really a big shout out to him. He created a little shop, so he's made a little shop so it looks like he's actually selling stuff, and I was like, that's something I need to work on for next year. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think next year I'm going to create a little shop and everything else. Zhong, how you doing? Morris, how you doing? Lord Deadtool, Catty, Travis and Peter, how you guys? Thank you very much for coming by, it's most appreciated. Right, actually I suppose it'd be nice where I'm going first. Merry Christmas. I, how you doing? Yeah, it's going to be, this is the last live stream of the year, because like from Christmas onwards I'm doing stuff, you know, we got to go and do family stuff, got to go and hang out with this, got to go, and so yeah, I'm going to be everywhere. So I won't be back here until, I might be back here like New Year's Day, which is like the first of, which is on Sunday I think it is. I might do a little live stream then, but it's really go back into that sort of, going back into that whole routine of making videos and everything else. Literally I'm having actual time off, so it's all good. So this is your actual channel recovered. No, the whole channel has been, this is the actual channel, mainly because it got recovered. The other channel that is known as Hybridsteel Channel 2, I think it is now, because I just renamed it. It's now literally for, I don't know what I'm going to do over there, but I will do something over there, because I want to do what I did with like this game and things like CMS and just go real deep into something. I just want to have a big project, so that's what's going to go on over there. Good afternoon, Hybrid. I've seen the blizzard crossing Minnesota. Wow. Okay. Being in the UK, we haven't had much of a blizzard. We had some snow, but now it's gone. Going to work New Year's Eve. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, I will be taking a break. I think it's one of those times I actually need to sort of have like a week off and be like, you know what? It's been a bit crazy the last few days. I'm good with like traveling around is fun, but it's like, I think the worst part is like it's called the Christmas holiday, but if you're traveling a lot like we do, you don't really have much of a holiday, so it's more just Christmas, and then afterwards you just want the kids to go back to school. So that's where we're at. Anyways, I need to go to Grange Hill or Grange Fields. I need to go to Bridgeport. It's basically one in each area. That's cool. Right, off we go. Finally got Fallen Order working. Oh, nice. All good. So yeah, I'm one thing I need to actually buy something for my computer now. It hit me quite hard over the last few days. I've reinstalled drivers. I've checked all my ports. I even took part of the computer apart to have a look for it. Turns out my audio jack in the back of my motherboard is just dead. So yeah, I'm saving up for a new motherboard now. That's gonna be fun. I've got my eye on a couple. I've asked around some certain places, and they're like, you should get this one. So now I get to do a little bit of comparison. But yeah, so basically a Christmas present to myself. I'm going to buy myself a new motherboard. Yay me. Hold on. There was... Oh, yeah. Okay. So I think it's up here. If I can't find them... There you are. Hello. 5 tomatoes. We can do 5 tomatoes. That's completely fine. Stick of wooden toothpick in there. Oh, the blizzard will remain until Saturday. Expected snow accumulation of 4 to 7 inches. Wow. I mean, I was talking to... Who was I talking to the other day? Blitz and someone else. He lives like... do I smell a sponsor? I haven't got a sponsor. No, I'm not getting sponsored to do this. I'm literally having to buy myself a motherboard. Right? If it was a sponsored video, I'd be happy. But no, it's genuinely... I need to buy a motherboard because I have to buy it. Because I've only got 15,000 subscribers. There's no way any company is going to go, hey, we're just going to give you a free bit of kit because, well, you know, you bring in so much traffic. They're not going to do that. It's fine. I'm pretty sure there's one in Burnscroft. I think it's the guy down by the waterfront. We'll have a look around. Was there one in Burnscroft now? Easy. Right, so if it's not the lady that's out here, I don't know where it's going to be. Is it you? Sponsored by Hybrid. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I could do the sponsored by Hybridsteel merch. If you care to pick up a t-shirt, hat. What else have we got? T-shirts, hats, mouse pads, quilts, covers. You're just about to steal something from someone, aren't you? I can't hear you, mate. I'll turn the volume down. But yeah, there is Hybridsteel merch. You can pick yourself up a nice hat. It's not going to get to you by Christmas, but it'll get to you. There's 2 stores. There's a Stream Element store, which is mainly for American use, and then there's the Spreadshirt one, which is mainly for UK people. Oh, it's not in Burnscroft. It's just outside Burnscroft. Just saying, inside the jack, there's this little metal latch. No, I mean, literally, the drivers aren't picking up the sound out of it at all. It's just kaput. So I'm actually running it through the headphone jack on top of the computer right now. Glad to finally catch a stream. Early Merry. Yeah, it's definitely an early Merry Christmas. It's mainly because I'm not going to be here. I mean, normally, like, Christmas is a couple of days out, and we've got this, that, and the other, and it's all good. But then, when you consider the time and everything else, it's like, yeah, I'm literally just not going to be here. So much travelling over Christmas. And then when I come back, I've got to give myself a Titan key. that's on Santa's list as well. Hi, matey. You want a 5-carrot soup? Not a problem. We can do that for you. Let me just get back to my workshop. On Prancer. On. Well, I've only got one. I've only got enough money for 1 reindeer. Yeah, basically, I installed the Realtek drivers after they got updated, and then because my speakers weren't working then, so I updated the driver again, pulled them all off of the out of the device manager, basically removed everything, and removed everything else, and then removed everything else. What the USB port's fine. It's the actual like speaker in jack that's buggered. Warranty claim? I've had it too much. It's too old. It was a refurb anyway. I couldn't afford a brand new one. Even the generosity of the subscriber who actually paid out the money, it was still like I ain't got enough money for a brand new one. That's why I got it for like, I think they picked this motherboard up for like 80 quid. And I'm brand new, they're 120, 130 pound, but I'm looking at, you know, a nicer one now. Also, don't know if you... Okay, you're assuming you don't look at weather around the world. I don't really look at weather around the world. I'm sort of in my own little UK bubble, unfortunately. But I was talking to Blitz. He's got it like -50. Oh no, -30 it was. It was for him. And it had like 18 inches of snow. So I'm good with that. I don't really want to go near that place. I can't say where he lives unless he discloses that, but yeah, it's a bit freaking cold where he is. I can understand why people in that sort of climate don't go outside, like, ever. So... I don't think we've got enough tomatoes. Thomas Reed. I'm doing good, man. Thank you very much for asking. Right, what's the tomatoes weighed? 15. You know what? I'm just gonna pop the whole lot in there. Unless there are no member. Mr. Sponge is constipated. He's been here before. Dead Tool's been here before. Random question of the day: which is better, Lego Incredibles or Lego Jurassic Park? I'd go with like Star Wars. That's just because I'm awkward. Jurassic Park's alright, but me personally, as a little bit of a Star Wars fan, I'm a little bit more sort of like Jedi-ish. So yeah, I'd go Jedi more than anything. Yeah, I feel sorry for him as well. He's got it's really fucking cold where he is. So it's only minus 14 there. Wow. Isn't Blitz in Fargo? That's why I didn't want to say anything, just in case. You know. I don't know if he's ever made it like public, so that's why I didn't want to say nothing. But I've spoken to him a little bit about like weather and everything else. But yeah, he seems alright. And I watched his video with VR as well. I thought that was pretty cool. I actually got to see what Blitz looked like. It's like a face reveal. It's like, Jeebus, that's Blitz. Oh my god, that's his actual face. If you haven't seen the VR video, it is pretty cool. I actually like it. Kids used to play them on the DS. Star Wars or Indiana Jones? Star Wars. Just Star Wars. It's public. Okay. I didn't know. Like I said, I've spoken to some of the bigger YouTubers sparingly. Like I spoke to Blitz because we've spoken about like the whole Hydroneer builds and things like that. Same with Dre. I've spoken to him a little bit about like building stuff on here. Really, that's really about it. Not real civil engineer because he seems to do good on his own. He knows what he's sort of doing. Thanks for the vids for the past year. Keep them coming. I will do. Don't worry, Immatrix. I installed all mods on Hydroneer and I made a cool base, but my golden machine is too over. Oh, the God Drill. Yeah, the God Drill sucks. I don't like the God Drill. God Drill can just blow a goat for what I care. Right, so that's 9. We need £9 of carrots as well. We got 4. Damn it. These are, I'm going to say about £1.50 each. Right, where's me knife? Where's me kniff? There it is. So I'm hurried. I may or may not have installed a crap ton of mods and my PC is full of blue screened. I screwed up big time. That means that your PC cannot run everything that you've put into it. Oh dear. The only way to get around that is to do like a restart of a certain day. Like normally a day before you actually sort of did everything. That's what I would aim for. $11, so we're doing 9 again. Boom! There we go. Right. So this is for 9 and 9. Excellent. I've seen Bits playing a game called Mech Arena, and I don't know. Yeah, no, he plays occasion. Is it Blitz or Bits? But yeah, Blitz occasionally plays like mobile games. Going by what he's shown on his channel and Bits and Pieces before, I think he's a little bit like Gray in this. Like some of the stuff that Gray makes is like mobile game content. They just play it on like BlueStacks. And BlueStacks is perfectly legit. It just eats resources. It's such a heavy-handed computer program. I can't wait until Google's version comes out. Google's version looks really cool. It basically, it's like BlueStacks, but it's just like less of a drag. And when that happens, even I might play a couple of mobile games because I just don't have to use my mobile phone. I'm all thankful for that. We've got £8 of carrots. So we've got 10 now. Do 5. Okay. Gray still plays. Yeah. Yeah. He plays mobile games. I like Gray. I think he's about my age as well. He's definitely OG, as they like to say. My kid, one of my kids watches Gray as well. If I ever had a channel, I'd have a caricature like Spiffing Brett. Oh, Spiffing's awesome. There's a couple of them that do. I mean, C-Top has one. You know, this is like a little C with a pointy out on it. There's a few of them that do. I mean, Kibbitz, not so much. He uses himself sometimes. Do you like GTA 5? I do like GTA 5, but I have been playing GTA 5 since release. So I'm sort of waiting for GTA 6 now. Also, can we agree that if we didn't have social media, the world would be better? No, I can't say that. If we didn't have social media, you wouldn't have me. I mean, YouTube wouldn't be a thing without social media. So, no. Social media is good in doses. It's depending on how you use social media. If you're a little bit like me, you don't use all of it. And when I say all of it, I don't use things like WhatsApp or Insta. I don't really use Instagram. And I've run out of tomatoes. Bugger. Have I run out? No, I haven't. I've still got a few. That's fine. No, I don't use things like WhatsApp. I don't really use like Instagram. I don't really use anything. Did you know a full bowl of soup will travel on conveyor belts? It's pretty handy to know. But no, I did not know. Thank you very much for asking. Okay, so Facebook is the only way I talk to my mum, like most of the time. So no, I actually like Facebook. The problem with people is that you tend to just find the negativity, but never the positive sections of like social media. So for me, Facebook's quite a positive thing. I keep in touch with people. And being that I live sort of 300-400 miles away from like people I know and enjoy talking to, I need social media to actually keep those conversations going. So social media for me is a good thing, basically. Why not WhatsApp, or is it just phone? But I don't talk to anyone on WhatsApp. Like, I don't... The only person that I would talk to on WhatsApp is my wife, and she's there. So I don't really need WhatsApp. And, like, no one I really talk to uses WhatsApp. It's a bit weird. It's about the same when someone says, did you ever use, like, MySpace? I did, yes. And now you don't need MySpace because people don't really give a shit about MySpace. Or they don't really care about it. With Twitter, the only reason why people have got a big beef with Twitter is because Elon Musk owns it. But if you listen to it, there's YouTubers who are putting out like meetings of like what Elon Musk is talking about, and he's literally sitting there going, like, we're losing $3 billion next year if we don't get enough memberships. We're going to lose money. Blah 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 blah. And it's like, even if you think Twitter's a dumpster fire, people use Twitter sometimes for good things. You know, I use it to keep in touch with people, or I criticise the government. That's pretty much how my life is. But at the end of the day, I still use it for getting in touch with people. I wouldn't... You don't... Okay, MySpace is something before your time, Ben. I'm very sorry. Because I know how old you are. That's the worst part. So Twitter is the only way to contact YouTube. I need Twitter to contact YouTube. If I didn't have Twitter, I wouldn't have this channel back. Because YouTube predominantly do their tech support on Twitter. So, all gone. So, right, okay, Ben, MySpace was the original sort of version of like Facebook before Facebook took over. It was also, you could customize your profile. Like, I used to, when you used to go onto my Facebook page, it used to start with Hatebreed. Now, you know, I used to have a Hatebreed track playing when you turned up. There was all this like gothy artwork all over it, like some b-boy stuff from like London, because I enjoyed watching like break dancers. So I had breakdancer people actually like posting videos. It was cool. MySpace was like the epitome of social media at the time, and then Facebook took over, and then Tom shut down MySpace and sold it. Tom was everybody's friend. He was the owner of MySpace. He was the best friend you'll ever have because he never spoke to you. That's pretty much it. It was good though. Man, I loved MySpace. And that shows my age. Okay, I've got 8 pounds of tomatoes. I think we're going to need more tomatoes. Okay, cool. Let me just prep my soup. Let's get all this done, shall we? Ugh. Right, chuck this one over here. Once used it and the girl looked at me and then walked away. That's nothing, Progressive Dirt. When I was looking around for a viable partner in life, I got turned down because I had a beard, because this woman was a pagonophobe. And pagonophobia is the fear of facial hair covering the chin. And because I had a beard, this woman would not go on a date with me because I had a beard. So you sit there and just go, there are, you know, people are going to turn you down for just strange things in life. And that was the strangest I've ever been turned down for, I think. Hate when you build a setup and straight away I can do better. Yeah. Yeah, I've been in that situation quite a lot of times on this game. I mean, that was me playing from 1.2 to 1.7. I can do better. Every day. 1997. I think GeoCities remember that. Man, yeah, I remember GeoCities. That was a funny old time, wasn't it? Like social media back in the late 90s going to early 2000s is just such a weird thing. It was a lot of experimentation of what you have now is like the final product. Is it sad that I've grown up my entire life with YouTube, the one-stop shop for all your entertainment? No, it just means we perfected it so you've got something good. Our lifetime has been beta testing what you enjoy to this day. All right, that's literally it. Be happy that you don't have to go through all the crap we did. Like, go and check out, was that the gaming website? Clip Game? I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, that's going to bug me. Well, when Clip Art had a proper website as well. But then we had all those crappy games. We played on Hasbro Entertainment website for playing games as well. That was fun. Okay, so this is the one I'm doing now. 9 cut carrots, 10 cut tomatoes. I've got carrot, but we haven't got enough tomato. I'm gonna have to grow some tomatoes quick. Charlie, what's up, dude? How you guys doing? How you doing? Right, we just need to grow some tomatoes, get them chopped up, and then get them done. I haven't quite got enough to build it like an entire row just yet, but we'll get there. Turn on the water. We're all good. See ya. Better than begging or actual cheesy pickup lines. I don't know. I like funny pickup lines. I think they're just brilliant. I feel sad for you. Missed out on kids' TV, the 80s and 90s, BBC One. Oh no, for me, like kids' TV was what was the earliest thing I can remember? Is like Super Ted, Banana Man, that sort of thing. I once got so drunk I thought of the worst pickup line and used it last time I used a pickup line. Oh dear. That means it wasn't the best pickup line in the world. It was just a tribute. The eldest game I remember was Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. You're only 17. That's fine. N64. I played N64. I played N64 in my mate's house because I couldn't afford one. And I don't own one. They're really expensive. Even now, they're like 80, 90 quid. I don't have 80, 90 quid just to splash out on a retro console. Where the frack am I going to put it as well? I haven't got any room. Like, maybe if, you know, this channel reaches hundreds of thousands of subscribers and I earn a decent amount of money, I'm going to buy a house and I'm going to have a little man cave for my studio. No, it'd just be like, it's going to be a little, like, cupboard. Have you ever heard of Detroit Become Human? Yes, I played it, finished it. Brilliant game. No, these are younger people that are talking. I've played Detroit Become Human. It was awesome. I love the choice. I love the actual choices of the game. Being able that your choice like changed the way that you would play and like what you would interact with it. I thought it was very, very well put together. Bit short, but with like the amount of endings there were, you took your time. Yeah. What was the pickup line, Derek? Go on. Come on. You have to disclose that you invented the best pickup line. I want to see it in chat. Ultima on the Commodore 64. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Tape games on the Dragon 32, if we're going to go like this. Yeah. Amiga, Amstrad, Commodore. Yeah, I played them all. I once got asked if I had any pickup lines in school. Took a second and I replied, if I was a baker, I could never make something as sweet as you. That's actually pretty sweet, actually. Especially the fact I know how old you are. That's pretty cool. He has in the message. You are a vegetable garden because I can fill my cucumber. Oh, God. That's not the best pick. You can tell that you were probably drunk when you wrote that. If you want the worst one, and it's corny as well, walk up to a girl with a plaster and just give it to her. And she goes, what's this for? And say, it's for the bump on your head for falling out of heaven. Oh, the cheese that comes out of that one is just bad. Anyways, 10 cut tomatoes. I love the fact Itchy updated this so we can use this to cut stuff now. Oh, it's so much more satisfying. Strip some water. Love that noise. And we need 9 carrots, was that? 9 cut carrots. First TV show for Button Moon. Yeah, I had the video. First game, that little harder. I think the computer Commodore 64 one. I think, but what? Okay. Yeah, Atari 2600. My uncle had one of those. Just imagine the horror on her face when I said that. Yeah, I'd probably run for cover and never show your face again. I think that's where I'd be on that one. Where's my knife? Oh, did I put my knife back again? No. Okay, I've dropped my knife somewhere. Where's my knife? I've put it down. I don't know where I've... Oh, God. Ah, there it is, standing by the table. Brilliant. Jeez. Cutting table, best. Yeah. Well, that mod is... it was mainly built for ore, but Itchy upgraded it so we could use it on vegetables. So it just means that cutting stuff just became so much easier. It's so good. I think I'm going to have to start planting full rows soon and just start keeping some aside. Do you also have the mod that allows you to lock all build? Yes, I do. So that under F2, I can show status, build anywhere, build on unclaimed, see through, modules, build anywhere. I know I don't actually have that one, but you just download it. It's Hydrotility. I don't really have it just because I don't really bother with it. I only really hammer down where I really need to, which is a mistake. It is a joy when you have... Which mod my plotter is a mess. Yeah, that's 14. Okay, so we've got 15 pounds of carrots. Excellent. We only need 9. So that one, then we can drop that to 9 and go boom. There we go. £9 a carrot. £9 a carrot. There we go. And, yep, 9 carrots, 10 tomatoes. Should accidentally fall. There we go. I think we got one more. One more time. 9 cat carrots, 7 cat corn. We don't know about... Have we got corn? I think we got corn. We got corn. No, we ain't got no bugger. We ain't got no corn. Oh, looks like I've got to grow some corn then. Thankfully, I've been sorting out my seeds. So, I'm going to seed up an entire section of corn and just do a whole line. I know that sounds like a drug deal, but yep, we're going to do a whole line of corn, man. It's going to be like proper trippy, bro. I need my last one of corn. There we go. We're going to seed all this off as well, so we are going to make seeds off of it. There we go. Fandaby doozy. That mod is a lifesaver. Which mod applies on hammer time? Jimmy got corn and I don't care. What's the other one? I can't remember that song that my brother keeps telling me I should listen to. Is that the chicken cut corn? I can't remember what it was. It's like this goofy guy with a one-string guitar. I made my farm look like a cannabis plantation. I've seen that quite a lot actually, in quite a few people's builds now. It all looks a little bit dodgy. Yeah. Not as dodgy as the game that comes out soon called It's Not Fried Chicken. That looks proper dodgy. No, it's you growing a cannabis farm in the back of your fry up. Right, let's grow corn, shall we? Yes. Right, skip forward. What are the most shovel holes you can get out of one square? I think if you compress it down, I think it's like 3. I think. Yeah, you'd have to check that yourself. Right. You can go there. Why does it seem like somebody would just crush up a bunch of corn, do a line of... Why does it sound like somebody would do... Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because it's probably been done. I do like my farm. I know people just like, well, it's not fully automated. It's never going to be fully automated. I need something to do. You know? I think you can get... I think in this game you can go automated and it's fine, but you sort of get lazy and then you sit there for ages going, well, I've already finished the game because it's automated now. It's like, yes, but there are other things you can do. Well, I don't need to because I've already got this done. It's like, play the game. Enjoy it. Be happy. And there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wait, what's that? No. That shouldn't be going in there. That's not mounted properly, that's why. Cool. Okay. So, on this one, it is make sure the corn is actually on the pedestal. There we go. So, I've got corn in there. Well, that's a bit of a smeg. Smeeg. Heed. What the smeg is that in it? I think... Yeah. I think we're all corned out in here now. Now I've got corn hanging off of here as well. No. Is that broccoli? No, that's corn. Right, okay. Oh, damn it. What is Peggle? Oh, it's a game. You have to fire balls across the landscape and take out different colour balls. Pretty sure. It's got a funny unicorn as a mascot last time I remember as well. You see the new gamer height. Oh yeah, no, I was watching Diesel play it last week. Yeah, I've watched quite a lot of it now. It's made by my favourite my favourite studio, because I love Rick and Morty. And having a game that's that vulgar and despicable, yeah, it's brilliant. My problem is, I can't afford it. And number two, I can't afford it. So I'm waiting until I come back from Christmas. Crichton reference. Yeah, I love Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is one of my big things. I like Red Dwarf quite a lot. Chris, a friend of mine. Okay. I've got to hammer down these though. It's getting annoying actually. Where's my hammer? I see nothing. Here we go. Pop, 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 pop. Done. Schmeegheed. What is this? It's an apple. It's a banana. It's an off-duty Czechoslovakian police officer. I thought it was a traffic... Why have I got a police officer in my head then? You're not a Brit if you didn't love Red Dwarf. I don't know. I mean, some people don't like it just because it was, you know, I mean, I would say probably for more the mature audience at the time, they probably didn't enjoy the humour because it was the 80s and people who were born in the 40s probably didn't like it too much. But yeah, I did. But it is up my street for like humour. I just finally rewatching Red Dwarf last month. It's awesome. Download all popular mods. You'll thank me later. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we need 9 cut carrots and corn. Are you ready? So I need 7 corn. Awesome. 7. I can go in there, and we need 9 carrots. I think we may actually have like, I don't know, maybe we'll have 9 carrot left. I don't know if we have. 6. Knife. I'm not knife man. I'm the blue Raja. Oh no, I didn't want to do that either. I need a way of sticking these on the floor and not picking them up. Is that gonna be enough? Hop. Hop. 12. Okay, so we need... Oh. Why do I keep forgetting? Is it 9? Yeah, 9. Okay, 9 carrots. Up to... Push the button. Boom. I just got Detroit Become Human. Yeah, it's really good. You'll enjoy it. I just finished rewatching. I was less than 10. Yeah, I mean, I was less than 10 when Red Dwarf, when I first watched it. When it came out in like 89 was the first season. So I was 6. Long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Hybrid watched Red Dwarf. And the first ever word uttered upon the Red Dwarf set was yes. If you didn't know already. No, I can't speak Swedish, but I do have a fairly heavy Swedish accent. I've got an English accent, I can't speak English. Ashud, welcome to the live stream. I love Red Dwarf. I used to watch it all the time as a kid on PBS. Same with you all being served. Oh yeah, are you being served, Mr. Grayson? I do not like that tone. And she's always talking. She's always talking about her pussy, cat. Yeah. And it was the time when Wendy Richards was actually fit, and then she was in EastEnders, and then she wasn't. Because she got old. Yes, I'm back. Curty King, welcome. I'm here. I am sure you already said this, but what happened? I got hacked on Thursday. I created a new channel on Wednesday. Hello, no. Genuinely, yeah, I got hacked, which meant like I had no access to my account at all. Went for YouTube, got it all sorted, blah blah blah, and then I'm back. But the other channel that I did create within that meantime, I will be using at some point. I just need to find something that really fit it, you know. Is that 9 carrot, 9 tomato? I think it's this one I'm going to need then. That's 5 cut tomatoes. Is it that one? 10 tomatoes, 9 carrots. Hey, is this one yours, mate? Yes, it is. Fantastic. 180 coin. Give me your money. Cheers. Remember I read you have a 12. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, yes, swear words will prevail sometimes. I'm thinking about getting my own setup and have a question. For a 12-year-old, what should I get myself? I would go PC. I actually put together a list. Go to a website called, was it Scan or CCL? I did it today. I think it was on CCL. They've got a Christmas sale on right now. You can get basically an entire computer for £600 if you build it yourself. The processor was a Ryzen 5 4500, so it's on par with like the 3000 series because it's made on Gen 2 or Zen 2, which means it's a little bit older, but the technology works for mod and everything. Graphics card was a 1650. The case was like 30 quid. 2 sticks of 8 RAM was like £40. See, I'm pretty sure it was CCL. Give me a second. If I find it, I'll chuck the link in the chat. But yeah, they had a really good one. Actually, just quick, are you from the UK? Because if you're not, I can't help you. A Newegg would be like your best bet, really. Amazon, eBay. Yes, it's called CCL CCLonline.com. They are a legit trader. Well, I'm just saying it's for a 12-year-old's computer. I'm not saying like, chill, Chris. I was looking at it. The reason why I was looking at it is because at some point I know my kids will go, "Daddy, can we have a computer?" Because obviously when they get older, they're going to be like, you know, they're going to need something as well. So I'm looking for future projects. But yeah, for £600 you can get yourself a whole working computer. Newegg is good for mainly Americans. I mean, UK does get like trade out there as well, but it's more, do you really want to wait? ebuyer.com is a good one for UK people, and box.com. They do a lot of refurb stuff, a lot of like box open stuff as well, but they do new stock as well. So you can build computer depending on like where you're going and how much your budget is. You can build a computer for like, I mean, you can build a half decent computer now for about £600 if it's older tech. If you want more modern stuff like a 30 series graphics card and all that other stuff, then you're looking at £1,000, you know. Give your kids this one and upgrade. I can't afford upgrades. What you talking about, fool? £600 is cheap. I paid £3,000 for my laptop. Yeah, I paid for my computer. It cost me £1,200 when I did mine. So well, it was £1,200 and something. You know, okay. 9 tomatoes, 9 carrots. Yeah, PC part picker is amazing. If you're gonna start comparing stuff, PC part picker. You can virtual build a computer and save it, and then be like, okay, so what do I need? Then you can work through the list of things you can buy. I would suggest, I mean, because they have like a certain amount of like main like resale, you know, sellers they really could rely on. So always look around, always like make sure you're getting the right price for everything. But like now would be a good time to do it. And the reason why is because you got Christmas sales, winter sales, you'll have the January sales, you'll have people just trying to get rid of all their crap, ready for next gen. With the 4000 series graphics cards coming out a lot faster now, you know, the 30 series is going to start going down, and eBay prices are going to start going down a lot more because of the influx of 4,000 GPUs. So it's now a good time to do it. And if you can buy a part bundle as well, like AWDIT, They do bundles, so you can buy a motherboard that's already installed to the app. You can buy a motherboard that's already got a chip installed to it and a cooler. They just send you a box and it's already half done. You just plug it onto a computer and then start putting things on it. So there is a lot of things you can do out there. 5 tomatoes. I think you are this one. Yeah, it's that one. But that's what I would do. You know, it's the situation that I found myself in a little, you know, a couple of years back now. I'm like, okay, I need to start looking around for doing this, 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 and this. And so, yeah, that's what I did. But in fairness, it sort of got me back into building computers again and got me into it again. And that all came from PC Building Simulator. So you have got options. My PC is 20,000 custom built. Wow. I just got all the high end I couldn't spend 20 grand on a computer. Power consumption on mine is like, I pieced it all together on PC Part Pick, and my power wattage came out at 320 watts. So for my machine, it runs 320. So I bought a 550 power supply. I was like, why do I need to buy more when I'm literally running what I need it to? So I was alright with that. But yeah, if you depending on what you're looking at, I mean, it's yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, if you ever need help building a computer, you can join my Discord. If you got any questions, ask in there. People in there play on computers. Be alright on there. You'll get some feedback. If not, I'll give you some feedback. It's just how it is. I'm always willing to help somebody. If I had more money, there's a kid up the road from me, I'd buy him a PC because he's going to need it soon. It's not in US dollar. Yeah, 20,000, that's not a US dollar thing, is it? I'm going to assume that's not Canadian either. Oh, that is in US dollar. Jeebus. I wouldn't spend 20 grand on a computer. I would buy a car. Where's your... Oh, I know where he is. He's at the top of the hill. I'll be back down for your order, mate, in a minute. Give me a sec. I own Hydroneer. Good. Yeah, I couldn't spend 20 grand on a computer. No way. No, no, no. I think, I know this is going to sound horrible, but I mean, if you spent 20 grand on a computer, you have no sense of money. 20 grand, I'd pay off my... to put this into perspective, yeah, I'd pay off my debt, and then I'd pay off my wife's debt. I'd pay off everything I can, and then I'd go down to, like, where I go. You're debt-free, but you got a 20 grand PC. Fair enough. Yeah, I couldn't spend 20 grand on a computer. That's way too much. I think even if I was like Linus Tech Tips, I wouldn't even spend 20 grand on a computer. £20 is such an amazing amount of money. It genuinely would help just life, you know. With 20 grand, yeah, I'd pay off my debts. I would then buy a new sofa, new cooker, tumble dryer, washing machine, kids' bed. I'd upgrade the kids' beds to like cabin beds, so they'd actually have like a bit more storage. I'd buy a new bed for myself and my wife. I'd probably get the flat recarpeted in a couple of years' time. That would cost about 20 grand. What do you think makes more sense, Celsius or Fahrenheit? Celsius for me, but that's because we work in Celsius. I think most of the world works in Celsius, right? It's just America. So Celsius. You cannot even build a computer, adapt. I don't know, you probably could. Like, there's a couple of GPUs out there if you get the, Oh, what are they? The 4,000 bloody like proper OTT ones. They're like £1,000 each sort of thing. I could probably build a computer for 20 grand. I mean, it's going to be stupidly stupid, but. And then monitors as well. Yeah. 1986, not bad. How about Kelvin? I don't know anybody that uses Kelvin. Oh yeah, okay. So you've basically got some money from your parents. No, that's cool. Mine was 500 a used one from the way. Yeah, mine was only, I said 1,200. 1986. We've got a little bit more to go until we get until we've got a another sprinkler. This is how long it takes to grind for a sprinkler, by the way. It took me ages. Okay, we're going back to Grangefield. One in Bridgeport. One on the hill. Oh no, there's one in Icehelm as well. We'll pick up everybody else before we go to Icehelm then. That's fine. Yeah, I was supposed to be playing Call of Duty with my brother, but he hasn't been online for 3 days. We were going to do some of the multiplayer stuff because my other brother, he's like, I don't come online during Christmas time. So, yeah. So that's fine. That's up to him. But I mean, I was like, I spoke to one of my brothers and he was just like, yeah, we'll do like the Call of Duty stuff. And then it's like, oh. Okay, so there's one here, one in Bridgeport, 2 on Hill, 1 in Icehelm. I built mine for about 1k. Unfortunately, during the GPU... Oh, you know. You bought through the bad time. That's going to go down as the black history for, like, GPUs. I was watching... I don't know if you watch Linus. Anyone. But have you watched the guy's build, Kenny? I think his name was, and he built his computer with the Intel like 5k upgrade thing, and he bought his GPU during that crunch. It cost him $1,700 for a 3080. I was like, oh, and that's US, that's not Canadian. It's just painful, man. Yeah, we can do that, bud. 247 doll hairs. Yeah. Right, next one's down here. What's up? 7 tomatoes? Yeah, we can do 7 tomatoes. So we might need to grow some more tomatoes, but we can definitely do it. Icehelm next. I have a Ryzen 9000 and a 3070 in my laptop, 1 terabyte of space, and I only have 200 gig left. Yep, sounds about right. It's called data center hardware. 80 grand for a PC. That's depending on whatever that person bought. But he could be talking about just everything. Like, you know, a good sound system for a computer could cost you thousands. Charlie, have a great evening. Enjoy yourself, buddy. Bye-bye for now. You want? Wow, that's a good one. Corn and onion. I think we can actually do that one because I've got all the parts. Oh. Could be. I mean, the only way to build an 80 grand PC is if you went Threadripper And then you bought, I mean, the Threadripper is really expensive. That's like a couple of grand to start with. The motherboards on those are really expensive. And then you could just have like 128 gigs worth of RAM. I mean, that's about a grand in itself, maybe more. You just buy all the top end stuff. You could probably spend 80 grand on a computer. But it would be a stupid investment because it's not really an investment. You know, tech gets old, people don't give a damn. You'll be selling that PC to a flipping charity shop by the end of it. Or selling it to CEX. I know that's going to be like where my computer ends up probably. It's crazy how many YouTubers have missed the difference between the types of coins when buying the farm equipment. Yeah, and some of those YouTubers are using creative mode, so they're not actually using any currency to buy stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say a Threadripper system will probably do you quite a bit of money. I mean, even you can buy a cheap Threadripper system. I mean, it'll be a couple of generations old, but I mean, they are good. But it's still, you need a specific motherboard and a specific this to make it run. And if you look at like Ryzen Epic chips nowadays, they're like better than Threadrippers. And that's the reason why Threadripper sort of stopped in a way. Because of the Epic stuff. What do you think is reasonable to afford £10 a month, possibly 15 after April? Dude, if you're saving up for a computer at £10 a month, you're going to be saving up for 6 years to buy a computer. 6 years is a long time. I mean, you would actually be 18, 19 by the time you get there. I mean, at 12 years old, 13 you can be a paperboy. Yeah, Epic, EPYC, yeah. 5-cut carrot. 5-cut carrot. We've only got 3. In the case of only having like a couple of quid a month, it's not even worth it. You're better off buying a console. And I know this is sounding horrible, but like a modern day a PC, not a PC5, a PS5 is literally on par. My PC is just a little bit better than the PS5. That's how ridiculous game consoles are at the moment. Like, I know people with like really expensive machines and everything else will be like, well, but mine's better. It's like, yes, it's going to be because you spent more money. But for what you can get for a console nowadays, for the money, you're better off buying a console. You know? Save for your first car, yeah. Whatever you get for Christmas money, which is a US answer. Yeah, I'm aiming for a US answer. It's the same as us. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even look at a computer at £10 a month. It's not worth it. Really isn't. I mean, the computer is just going to be horrible. He can't get a job. He's 12, and we don't do slave labour in the UK. You know, workers' rights and all. You know, it's one of those things. Sweatshops don't even take you on in 12 years old in the UK. Just go to places like Leicester. You might find a sweatshop. Apparently, there's quite a few around there. Could you save this stream, not remove it? Oh no, genuinely. I mean, I don't turn my streams off anyway. But Ben's parents, if you're watching this, he can't save £10 a month for a computer because he's going to be saving for 10 years. You know, if I could, you know, you could set up a charity and, like, you know, £2 a month for this poor boy to get his first computer. You could go like children in need style. I mean, he's a child in need. You know? 5-cut carrots. 4 bits of tomato. 3. In Minnesota, it was legal to drink and drive until 1994. What? I'm not in Minnesota. In the UK, it's legal to drink. It's legal to drink. I mean, drinking and driving is not a very good thing to do. You could go back in the video and screen record. Yeah. Or just make a note of it. We're 59 minutes into this, and I'm giving you a life lesson. Ben's parents, if you see it in your heart, your child needs something to play on. Now he is 12, and unfortunately, you know, times are hard, and I get that. I completely understand. Have a look at NZXT's builds. They're really good, and you can pay them off monthly. What's the one that we used? There's a few pre-built, pre-owned things, not pre-owned, pre-builds. So you don't buy like bits and pieces. You just buy a pre-build. You can pick one up for a car. Does eBuyer do them? Give me a sec. eBuyer. Unbeatable tech deals. Let's have a look. Gaming. Shit, can I share my screen? Yeah, here we go. This is one of the websites I use, eBuyer. So, gaming and computing. Here we go. Gaming consoles, gaming monitors, all tablets, laptop bags, creators. Where are we at? Laptops, monitors, tablets. Where's computer? Gaming and consoles. No, we don't want gaming consoles. Nvidia graphics cards. Intel processor. Gaming desktops. Here we go. So this is their pre-build section, and you can pay these. You can use Klarna and things like that and pay these off over a couple of months. You know, but I mean, you wouldn't need anything massively expensive. This one's 500. This has got it's a Ryzen 5 5600G, 16 gig of RAM, AMD. It's got inbuilt graphics. It's all right, you know, and for what you need it for, it's nothing too bad. NZXT's builds are all right. What was the one? There's a few in the UK. Overclockers is a good place. You can build custom computers on here, and they do Christmas deals. So there you go. That's tempting for me. A 6TB hard drive for 150 quid is pretty neat. But it's just an idea. If you've got the ideas to go and check them out and see what you happen. But there's a few places in the UK that do them as well. I used one when I first started, and it was all right, but it did have a problem afterwards, and then it was like, okay, get yourself a paper round next year. That's if they still do paper rounds.
Yes, they do.
I mean, some news agents do, but then it's quite hard to, like, it's depending where he lives, depending on how many kids want a paper round, and it's depending on how many people are going to apply for it as well. I did a paper round. I did a paper round from the ages of 12 to 16, and then I helped my brother.
One more.
And then I went into part-time work, full-time education, and I did that until I was 18, and I still help my brother every now and then. And then when I finished school, I was in full-time work, and then we moved to Wales, and then I got drunk, and then I moved to Kent, and then I got drunk, and then I was working 56 to 62 hours a week because I couldn't afford anything. Who would ever use a 10TB hard drive? I would. Do you know how many videos that would fit on a 10TB hard drive? I could back up my entire channel. Anyways, 16 cut tomatoes.
It's a good idea.
I mean, my entire channel is backed up anyway. It's on Odyssey, but it's always good to have an offline backup. Jan, you just tipped £42.94. Fucking hell, mate. Thank you very much. Most appreciated. Did the tips not come up on here? Dude. Fucking respect. Boom! Fist bump to you. It's most appreciated. I'm surprised it didn't pop up on the screen. Can I do that? Oh, it did. There you go. Mate, thank you. Too much snow. No! You sort of helped, wasn't there? Yeah, the tip showed. I didn't see it, so it's because I've got music playing. I don't hear all the sound effects and stuff. 16 cut to. I need to shop this into 16. There we go. 16 done. That's most appreciated, Jan. Merry Christmas. Oh, fudge. Oh. Ah. Oh, I remembered you can do that. if you ever do what I just did, get your eyes. I'm looking at the other screen. How am I supposed to keep watching that one? So, if you ever stuff up like I just did, tip cold water into it and take out your ingredients. You can do that. There you go to PayPal. If it was a watch, one could show it with a piece. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, car washing's a really good way to make money. Like people like me. I know this is going to sound horrible. People like me are too lazy to do it ourselves. If you knock on people's door, no, I am too lazy to wash my own car. You can knock on your door and say, look, I'm 12, 13 years old. I've got a bucket and a sponge and some shampoo-y stuff. Can I wash your car? Couple of quid, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, just see if you can, like, start pulling that. Or the other thing you can do is go to boot fairs, buy crap, and sell it on eBay. Really good way, that. Because I've done that, and you make some decent... You make some good money on there. To put this into perspective, I spent 25 quid on some old toys. And they were... There's a TV show back in the day called Tailspin. Alright, so I bought 2 Tailspin figure things. Right, they were sort of semi-working. I bought them for 25 quid. Me and my wife looked up on our phone. It was like, oh, okay, they're on eBay. They're about £100. Okay, cool. So I picked them up for 25, chucked them on eBay, and I sold them to a person in France for £135. Alright, so you can do stuff like this. Your best friend is literally eBay account and a couple of things. You can sell anything on eBay, as long as it's not like, I don't know, like a death warrant and things like that. You know, but be good in their terms and conditions. But keep an eye on what you can and cannot sell. But if you've got, go to a charity shop. You can do this as well, because I've done this. Go to a charity shop, pick up some bits and pieces. You know, things that people might actually want to buy. Things like this, right? Sonic the Hedgehog from a charity shop was 50p. You can sell him for a £5. I picked up Eddie from SSX Tricky, right? I picked him up for a £5 from a charity shop. He's worth 35 quid. I'm not going to sell him because I like it, but you can get all this stuff for free. You can get this stuff for quite cheap and then flog it off online. eBay is the best way to make any money if you're just starting out, if you're just looking into entrepreneurship. And even for a young kid, you can do this. You don't have to pay taxes on eBay. They take the money out of you anyway when it comes to like taking their cut and bits and pieces. And you just get it all transferred into a PayPal account. If you need authorization on a PayPal account, your mum and dad can help you on that side. And you can start doing this. It's just small things. Charity shops, bits and pieces, pick up a few things, go and flog it online. And that money that you buy, that money you earn from that, you chuck it into, again, you go into the same charity shop or CX or anything, buy something and then do it. Getting stuff from CX is a little bit more difficult because they overcharge anyway. But if you can find them on a good day, you'll be alright. Or bargain bins. Go into like, if you've got a game near you and they've got like a bargain bin of like, you know, t-shirts and stuff they're not going to sell for like £1, buy it off them and then go and sell it. To put this into perspective, this hoodie right, my Ready Player One hoodie, I bought that from I bought that from Game. It was £12. Normally priced at 35 quid. I could have bought that from Game and then sold it for £35. But I've bought t-shirts and stuff from them that you could just. You should own a Nectar card and a club card because I do. Yeah, I've got a Nectar card. You can earn points, and then you have to buy stuff with it. So that's up to you. Maybe he's got some. Yeah, if you've got like old toys. That if you've got stuff you're not going to use or play with anymore, don't throw things away. People like buying rubbish, so you can go on eBay and you can sell rubbish. Literally. Well, I've seen the contents of like Britney Spears' Hoover on there, so yeah, you can sell any rubbish on eBay as long as there's someone out there that's going to buy it. Right, 5 cut onions. Planet Ethereal, thank you very much. Happy holidays. Thank you for being a member for the last 7 months. Oh, boom to you, sir. Fist bump and all that, my gubbins. But earning money is just a graft. Now, the thing is when you're in school, you'll never get taught to do any of this. Ever. You'll never get taught how to earn money. You'll get told how to work. And I've learnt this over my life. You never get told how to do anything. You get told, become basically a slave to the system. And that's where I was. My entire life has been like that. You work for people. They don't really care about you. You just have to work. And that's all you're paid for. You're paid to work. And if you want to be more successful in life, you have to learn to make money. Basically. That's just how it is. Thankfully, I sort of know if I was in a right tight pinch, yeah, I probably could raise a couple £100 quite quickly for stuff that I own. And then I could get rid of it, have that bit of money and carry on. But from a young kid's perspective, you're not told how to do things. And it's heartbreaking because you just get pulled into the system of just nothing. And there's no reward at the end of it, you know? At all. So do what you can. Sounds weird. Go and check out a guy on YouTube called Robert Kiyosaki. He'll teach you how to make money. 5 cut corn. If I was young and I just, you know, there's some older guy giving me advice on how to do stuff, I'd take it now because you need to. No way. Bama boy. John, dude, you did not have to do that. Thank you very much, John. Boom. You did not have to tip that much, man. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, most appreciated. No, he just donated 80. Fucking, I do like talking to you, John. If you're ever around, mate. I talk to him quite a lot. Me and him, we talk about like the games we get given as codes from different companies. Right, I need 5 corn. There we go, 5 corn. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. It's all going for Christmas anyway. Yeah, basically, school wants you to stay in the rat race of life. You're never taught how to live. You're taught how to work. I mean, if that's what you want to do when it comes to like, yeah, our currency went down a little bit over the you can buy High on Life. might just do that. We'll do Higher Life walkthrough in the next one. Thanks for swearing, Kettle King. Boom, fist bump to you, sir. But yeah, it's you're basically told in school, if you learn your education, you can get a good job, you can do this, that, and the other. The problem with getting a good job is that when you've finished your good job, you get like 20 years after you're retired to live your life, and by then you're old and decrepit and you can't do anything. And it's the best way to do things nowadays. If you're a young person and you're watching this, seriously, go and find ways of making money. This is why like Shopify became like a really big thing for younger people, being able to like sell stuff. I mean, I make a little bit of money from making like affiliate videos on Amazon, because I actually have an Amazon selling account where I'm actually like, you know, doing product reviews, and I get a little bit of commission here and there. That helps. But if I knew that years ago, I'd have been doing it then. I don't. It's not going to be family friendly, made by the people who make Rick and Morty, is it? So I'm good. Don't worry. 9 cut onion. Yeah, I've watched Diesel play it. It's a brilliant game, but it is my twisted sense of humour as well. I have a very twisted sense of humour, and Rick and Morty is definitely one of them. I need a bigger table. £4. Damn it. Family friendly wants that. Yeah, not what I would do. Okay, so we need 9. I need to grow some more onions then. Fail. I do need to do this anyway. I haven't got any corn seeds, you know, man. I need corn seeds, man. Right. My my nan was listening, and here's some meerkat clip. Yeah. I mean, things that kids can buy at like a small amount, like, and get away with it. Go to boot fairs and stuff and look for Beanie Babies. Like, the older the better. They're worth bloody loads. I mean, if you can get to like an odd. The problem is because you're young, it comes down to what you're able to do as a young person, and it would literally just be buying stuff from like a charity shop and selling it on eBay, that sort of thing. On that respect, you just try and find things online of, like, you know, high collectible items and things like that, and then see if you can find them in your local shops. Really all you can do. Beanie Babies are not as good as them. Yeah, they're not as good, but there's still people out there who do collect them. You know, but it comes. I mean, retro toys are really good. But eBay, again, you can pick up random stuff. If you can find stuff on Marketplace that people don't want, flog it off on eBay. You know, it's just easy. It's just easy once you know where to look. I need that one. Right, let's get this going. Have we still got, yeah, water's going, cool. There we go. I wouldn't mind watching Hybrid High on Life. I probably will do it, actually, because I mean, as I said, I just want to sort of get through. I want to get through Christmas first, and I want to see where I'll go. As I said, I've got to buy a new motherboard. Mine is starting to die. My cousin made loads while he was in high school, finding cool clothes and reselling them on eBay. Yeah, like t-shirts. You can go to charity shops and buy like collectible t-shirts. There's a guy I was watching. This guy he's an eBay seller. He does all this stuff on YouTube. He shows you how he does stuff. He goes around to garage sales a lot of the time and picks stuff up. He'll buy like a rack of t-shirts for like $40, and each one of those t-shirts he'll sell off for like $10 a piece. So he makes like $300 off of one row. Who knows someone you high on life for Christmas? Don't worry about getting. Yeah, I mean, high on life is just something I'll look at later. It's just right now. It's like I need to get through Christmas first, and then I'll see what's going on, basically. Anyways, you have to go early up in the morning. Say goodbye. Have a good evening. Have a great Christmas, by the way, Progressive. Enjoy yourself, man. And I'll see you New Year's Day. No, yeah, New Year's Day I'll probably be back. So 1st of Jan. Buy clothes in charity shops. Yeah. On motorway, happy Christmas, buddy. Neil, have a great Christmas. Enjoy yourself and keep protected. It's all good, man. Thank you very much for being around, by the way. Why is that still going there? I don't think corn's sitting properly. This is really bad. This shouldn't be in here. This should be filtering through. That's where it should be going. You know what? Actually, I should just leave this stuff in here, shouldn't I? Beetroot. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. Oh, you know what? Jan's wife. Thank you very much. Most appreciated. You did not have to do that as well. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Have a happy New Year, Jan. And Jan's wife. 2 nights DJ left until February. Ah, nice. How much is the new motherboard? I think the one that I've been looking at is it's going to be about 200 and something, but I have got Amazon paying me a little bit of money because of commission work, so they're going to be taking some of the cost themselves. They'll pass me like a voucher, or I get paid straight into my account from them, but then that money will just go straight into buying a new motherboard. Basically, I'm looking into buying a B550 or an X570 because it works in the generation I have. It's newer than the one I've got. Right. Jan 1st is my birthday. Well, Robert, I will be doing a stream that day, so if you're around, I'll wish you a happy birthday. £20. Right. We need 9. Oof. Early birthday. Yeah, man, that's a weird birthday, but it's all good. Did you ever get a new pop figure after your kid destroyed it? No, I sold them all. So that was the other thing. Like that's another thing. A B450 is what I've got now. Yeah. So all the pop figures I used to have, like all the Home Alone, the 3 Home Alone ones I had, Jay and Silent Bob and all that, I sold them for 130, 140 quid, because Jay and Silent Bob were down as the rare list, so they went for a bit more. Home Alone went as well, and a few others get. And then I've got this one now. My brother bought me for my birthday. And it's a sentry bot from Fallout. I was like, yeah, I'm all good. I'm keeping this one for a bit. I won't sell it for a long time. It's always good to keep a few bits and pieces. But I probably will just buy a few more like pop figures here and there because I like them. It's just over time I am sitting again. I don't really want any more, you know. And then I'll sell those ones off. I'll get some more. So I'm always going to change the ones I have. Yeah, it was the ones I want are basically I need a lot of like USBs, unfortunately, because I need a USB for the webcam, I need a USB for the microphone, for the light, for my speakers, for my keyboard, for my mouse, for my transistor between the screens a bit. Yeah, I need one with lots of USBs. Unfortunately, so the ones that I need are like quite expensive. Is Lego a good investment? It holds its value. So if you buy something for 600 quid, it'll be worth like 400 or 500 later on.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, basically. Yeah, I mean the right sets of Lego, yeah, definitely. I love this little system now. This is amazing. Your big 4-0. Dude, you're only just ahead of me. 7 tomatoes. My big 4-0's next year. I don't really want it to come. It's such a depressing thought. I know, like, I think it's getting to that point. It's like, no, I'm getting old now. I just got to embrace it. Trading cards, yeah, I would say trading card. If you're like, obviously, like we're the generation that Pokemon's trading card game came out like when we were younger. Thomas, good night. Have a great evening. Have a great Christmas, man. Enjoy yourself. The thing is like if you can take up a hobby, like I mean, for Lego and stuff, you can do YouTube videos and earn a little bit of commission off of it. If you can get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time doing things like unboxing of like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or things like that, you can make money from doing what I'm doing now. So anything that you can think of that's just going to keep you going, like if it's a hobby, you could probably create videos around it and then you could talk about it. You could own a website that just works on an ad revenue service through Google. You could have all of these little things, you know. I think nowadays when it comes to making money, you have to be careful, but at the same time you have to be sort of, I don't know, almost like a little bit smart in it all, because nowadays, like a basic education is not going to get you very far. Trust me, my basic education didn't get me anywhere. But yeah. Oh, I saw your post, man. Let's take the Hogwarts Express, and that costs 429. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right on that one. You buy the give it a couple of years of investment. Pop figures are really good. The reason why pop figures are really good is because you buy them when they're like 10 quid out of a shop, and then you wait a couple of years, and then they're worth money because they were an old run. The run stopped. They carry on being made, but other people will take them on. You can get pop figures that are worth a ridiculous amount of money. Technic is all right, but yeah, again, you have to buy it. The problem with buying those things now is they are really expensive. So, is it really worth it? Not really, if I'm going to be brutally honest. I need to reseed these, so if I take all of actually, yeah, I'm gonna reseed these. Right, we'll reseed these. We'll get them. So that's onion. Basically, I need to start restocking my veg. But yeah, I would say, because if I'm young, I would go down the route of buying and selling stuff, if I'm going to be honest. When I get to 13, 14, like in your position, you could go down the route of doing a paper round, but at the same time, you could start a YouTube channel. If you know how to work it, and then from there I can give you advice on that as well. I mean, so can other people. Yeah, there's all reasons and whole ways of making money now. A lot of people nowadays, when you get to a point where you're making decent money, that's why people look into property development and stuff, because it's a nice way of dodging tax, but at the same time it's a good way of earning money on the side. Property development, building house, well, not like rebuilding stuff, doing things like that. That's years down the line. Gonna chop all that, stick it back in. I want to see this work. Come on, corn, don't be. Yeah, that's working.
Yeah.
Hey, it's working now. We seated the corn properly. There we go. Right. So I need 11 cut tomatoes. We haven't got enough cut tomatoes, so I need to do more tomatoes. But yeah, that's what I would do. If you've got any other questions, more than happy to have them there. I made the grave decision of buying Artemis Falfuncos to resell. So I've only just read your comment. Yeah. It is best to sort of keep your eyes on certain things. Like, you're looking at like cult of personality versions, like things that are just, they're popular now, they'll be popular in a few years time, or they're going to run their course of like how much they're worth. Like I bought Jay and Silent Bob for, I think I bought it for £25 from Game, and then they were on my shelf for what, 4 years. I didn't have them for a massive amount of time. And then they were worth 130, that sort of thing. And it's like, you know, it's depending on what you're buying, how you're buying them, and so on. Options on Max Fosh on YouTube. Max Fosh. Why does that name ring a bell? Is he the British guy that does like comedy stuff? Why have I heard that name? Oh yeah, I like him. Yeah. I've watched a couple of him. Like, he became a prime minister for like a day because of a certain weird law and stuff. Yeah, I've watched his stuff a couple of times. He's all right. I like him.
Yeah. Me and Mike were talking earlier. It's like when we go to science museum. we might not be able to do some stuff before my mother is in.
Up we go.
Because, like, Battlefield and Battlefield are the same.
Let me just sort out me soup and then we'll go from there. And there we go. Right. Seven cut tomatoes. We've done that one. Got one more bowl to go. That's the one I just had to like grow for. There we go. Right, next is this one. So this is for 11. And then we can go and deliver. We got 36.
Yeah.
Not bad. That's good. That's a good haul.
Yeah.
Booyah. Right, chuck this back over in the canteen. Pop. What am I missing? Is it broccoli? Am I missing broccoli? I am missing some broccoli. Oh, what a shame. I think the buildable Yoda Lego figure is going to yeah, I mean, this is the thing. People will buy stuff. There's always a market for everything out there. I mean, to put this into perspective, Belle Delphine's bathwater, or that woman who sold her farts. You know, there's a market for literally everything. If you're able to do something in life, do it. You know, this is why I don't really have a problem with OnlyFans. I mean, yes, okay, I don't have an OnlyFans account, and nobody would really want to watch it. But even if I did, like, there would be someone there that would watch it. You know, or download photos. So it all depends on what you can bring to the table, is what is around and what you can do. I wouldn't recommend a 12-year-old doing OnlyFans though. That's a little bit no.
Okay.
But if you can make money from it, do it. But for a 12-year-old, a little bit more limiting. That's 7. I think it's this one. That's 9. I have the not Lego child Build-A-Bear. Yep.
Could do with some scrap.
OnlyFans, everyone knows about OnlyFans.
Thank you.
But that's why people do stuff. You know, there's a guy on YouTube who did gold panning, but he does what's known as urban gold panning. So you can do this. You can do this right now, right? And what you can do there is you go to a place like, I mean, this guy went to New York, right? And outside this section in New York is like, it's known as the gold district, 'cause it's all like pawnbrokers. And he scooped out all the crap between all of the path. So it was just dirt, basically. Scraped it all clean. Did this at night so that the cops didn't have a go at him too much. And he scraped it all out and then took it home and washed it all through. And he made like a couple of $100 in just gold that had just fallen off. You know? Yeah, the urban panning. Yeah, have you seen it as well? Yeah, it's that. It's amazing. It's amazing, you know. So that's free money, you know. So, Paul Wright, how you doing, bud? Yeah, free money. That literally just dig it out the floor, and then go and buying a metal. Go and buy a metal detector for I don't know, 40, 50 quid to start off, and go finding stuff in fields. People pay stuff for that. You never know what you can find. There are people who have found hoards of treasure using metal detectors. So it is just one of those things. Oh yeah, he really had to graft for it, but it was free. Is that 5 suit 16? Yeah, it is on. Cool. So very much there, lass. Teddy Rugs. You survived another day of hell. That's good. Welcome. Robert, have a great Christmas. Enjoy yourself. And yeah, I should be around on your birthday. The thing is, mate, you never know what you're going to get for Christmas. I use that as a way of, like, thinking of things. You're my onion customer. That one? No, not that one. This one.
Thanks. I'm well chuffed.
But okay, let's think of this. How can you turn £10 into something else? Let's say you get 10 quid. For me, and this is just me, my £10, I'm going to take my £10 and I'm going to go into a charity shop. And I'm going to look for certain bits and pieces. Could be games. Games sell okay as well if you're on certain groups on Facebook. So there's like game traders on Facebook. So what you can do, go into a charity shop with your 10 quid, go through the DVD section and see if there's any like PS3, Xbox 360 games, that sort of thing, right? Did they get rid of Dynamite? No, not that I know of. So you go and buy the games out of a charity shop, and let's say you spend 10 quid on like 3 games. Those 3 games you sell for a £5 a piece through PayPal. There you go. You made a couple of quid. It's only going to be a couple of quid, but it's a good couple of quid. And then you do that again and again and again. There's my hat. That's how I would start. You know? Back when I was a kid, when I hit 16, we used to buy stuff from local shops like Sweets, Chris, and all that. We used to sell them to kids on playgrounds.
This would be for trying back.
Thank you.
Never buy model kits from charity shops. Yeah, no, don't do that because they'll be missing pieces. They're always missing something. But boot fairs for me are like one of my sort of like go-tos. Yeah. Yeah. Easy. So there you go. So the idea is that's what I would do with 10 quid. If I wanted to make some money, I would literally do that. I'd look on bundles. I'd go into a charity shop. I'd go this, and then I'd go on to like Facebook Marketplace and look for people who are close to me, and then look at what they're selling. Because again, it's a way of making money.
Could do with some scrap.
Sell it online.
That's a regretly brought.
Yeah, you're not looking. Like, so this is the thing. You're not looking at selling for people. You're not looking at selling to people in your playground. Let's put it that way. Times have changed, right? So what I would do, like, I would take my £10. I would go into a charity shop or a boot fair or even Facebook Marketplace. Like I said, have a look around for stuff that people are selling. Explain your situation. You're only young. You've only got a small amount of money. People will take a little bit of pity on you because you're young, and then sell the stuff that you make to people online. Facebook is a wondrous place, right? I'm part of a couple of groups that buy and sell video games and collectibles, and people will buy stuff. You know, some of these people have gone like the extra mile. There's a person that's on one of these groups. He'll take his van to people's houses. He'll pay a couple of grand, and he'll clear their collection. That sort of thing. So computer games always sell. It doesn't. It might take a little bit of time to sell certain ones, but you can always sell them. That's just how you'd start. Buying and selling is like an easy way to do stuff. It really is. Cars on Facebook are twice what they were. Yep, that's because, in fairness, cars are a little bit like more expensive right now anyway. Like, in all honesty, the car that I have right now was a little bit more expensive than I was expecting to pay for it because of the market, you know. So that was fun. Vinyl records are on the up. Yeah, and if you can pick up, like I said, boot fairs. Because he's from the UK, boot fairs. It'd be like, I want to spend my pocket money on this. Why is that? Well, you know, and then you sell it on eBay. That's all you got to do. It's what I do. If I need an extra bit of money on the side, like, you know, let's say I'm having a rough month and I haven't got a lot of money left and we need a little bit extra, we'll go to a boot fair. I'll take the kids to a boot fair. I'll take 40-50 quid with me and I'll pick up a few bits and pieces. And then I'll be smart of what I buy because I'm the person who has to carry it around. And then I'll come home and I'll put it on eBay. And I'll sell it off there and there. It's just how it works. 2,782. Not bad. Got enough for another sprinkler. I still can't believe I ground that much for it. Like, I spent days doing this. You buy old cool. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. We don't really have much in the way of old abandoned storage lockers in the UK. We have auctions. So auctions are a good place to go. There's one local to me that literally just sells any old junk. And I've been tempted, like when the kids are in school, I've been tempted to go there and just see what I could buy. You know, because some of their lots don't really sell for a lot of money. One of my friends spoke to me about her granddad bought a lot from this auction. And he said it was literally a massive box of retro gaming stuff. And he was cataloguing it. And I was like, well, if he's got stuff, let me know, because I'll look into it as well. So I was looking to help her in. I was just like, I could do this myself. So I've been tempted. As I said, we don't really have a lot of like storage lockers in this country because storage lockers are just, well, that's where they're moving stuff from one house to another. You need a locker, that sort. We don't really do that in this country, you know. And if they actually start auctioning them off, I probably would go to one just to see what I could buy. But yeah, it's the same sort of thing. Auctions are a really good way to do it. Banhammer, welcome to the live stream. How you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas. Or, as I like to say, Merry Crimbob. Because apparently I'm a hypocrite. Not Kerry's called me it a couple of times, but people call me a hypocrite because I'm not a religious person, but I say Merry Christmas. So now I say Merry Crimbob. Because it's not a proper word. And I'm not. It's just that sort of thing. It's my way of getting around it all. It's fine. We got one more sprinkler. Yeah. And I'm more than happy to, like, the reason why I'm happy at like trying to teach like younger people that you've got to sort of work for yourself is because I've been there and done it, and so have you guys. And there's no reward out of working for the man for 60 hours a week or 50 hours a week or 40 hours, depending on however you long work for. There's no reward from it. It's the same old pants that everyone puts up with and then you die. Making your life easier is doing it yourself and going from there. Is it just one? Yeah, it is one. Alright, we need to put thingies in there. People who call people who, no, it's just because I'm not one of those. Not calling you one. That's fair. Walked into an abandoned house with a realtor buddy, and there was 20 plus CRT TVs just sitting there abandoned. Wow. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. You're recovering? So I can't remember what was wrong with you. Did you get sick, like COVID style? Too cool for school. Ben, have a great evening. Enjoy yourself, kid. I'll see you in the new year, alright? Don't forget, guys, if you want to like talk amongst yourselves while I'm not around, my Discord is open. There's a link in the description box below. You can go over there and have a chat. I'm going to be talking sometimes in there, but I'm not always going to be about, obviously, because it's Christmas. But if you ever need to reach me, obviously I'm not going to be online until New Year's Day. So yeah. You died? I'm sorry. This is the first I've heard about this.
If it's busy, you have to wear a face covering.
Jeebus, man. Welcome back to the world of the living. This does explain why I haven't heard from you for a long time. Megan, how you doing? Dude, I mean, I've only almost died. You beat me to it. Mine was one of those close calls thing. Not like getting over a cold. No, but it isn't. It took me a little while to recover from mine when I almost parked it. I was a little bit further away. I never actually died, but I was close. It was. It is a very scary time. Join the Almost We Died Club. Well, I think Ban did die. That's the problem. He didn't almost die. He did. He's beaten us. So one thing I am looking at doing here is I am going to look to building a shop right here, just so it looks like I'm actually selling, like, yep. You have chicken nuggets. That's good. Yeah, no, I sort of need to do this now because I'm trying to turn this into a more permanent build. You're going to London, you're going to need to have bag search. Still? Well, let's not all don't all join the Almost Died Club. Well, Kerry's part of that club as well.
What leg is that?
No, the Almost Died Club.
Yeah.
So we're all getting there. My brother's part of that. Actually, I've got both my brothers are in that club as well. My gallbladder went bad a few years ago. I survived, and it was bad. Yeah, see, you get all these walks of life, and it's like not afraid of. Yeah, yeah. My one was because I had. I'm a really heavy asthmatic. It's never gone away. I feel really bad that it never did. And the year I moved out of my parents' house, I caught the flu, and I couldn't have a flu jab because I didn't have a permanent house. I was living at my nan's house for a bit, and I caught the flu, and it turned into bronchitis, and then I couldn't breathe. And then it was like, okay, I'm going to hospital. Fantastic. And then They pulled the X-ray up and they couldn't make out my lungs. So I was on a ventilator for a long time, just like trying to breathe. And every time you close your eyes, you just fade, and then you breathe again, and then you fade out again. And I was fading in and out for about 4 hours, and it wasn't great. Genuinely, I thought that was it. Why is there a shop? And so do you have to? It's depending on what shop you're on about. No, I want to build my own shop. Like, it's not a real shop. So the idea of the shop is more of just like, it's a cosmetic thing for my build. Like, all of this, I'm building a compound, and I've been building this for a long time now. And the idea is just to make it like, you know, so it looks like a real place, you know. Kerbal, I'm looking at next year. I'm looking at that for Kerbal Space Program 2 when it comes out. Banhammer, welcome to the mosh pit. Boom. Fist bump to you, sir. How is Kerry? Oh, she's doing okay. She's now leg disabled. Basically, she's suffering from neuropathy. Basically, after chemo, it affected her nerves in her feet, so she can't walk properly. Banhammer's a good man. Thank you. Boom. Show that man some love. Hashtag hearts. Oh. Wind sprinklers have been more... yeah, you can't turn them upside down, though. That's the sucky part about sprinklers. You can't turn them upside down. Yeah, it's it's onset neuropathy. You're trying to make an airboat. It's not making up words. It's real. It's what she's got. Okay, so 2 in Bridgeport, 1 in Burnscroft. Let's go. Basically, after chemo, it affected her joints and then bits and pieces, and then it affected her nerves in her feet. And basically, her feet, she has to wear socks constantly now because she can't feel anything. So when you stub your toe, she can't feel stubbing her toe, that sort of thing. Her nerves are basically shot to bits in her feet. So now she's using a walking stick because she can't walk properly, and it's all because of chemo. But like she said, she would rather have this than dead. So yeah, I completely understand it. It's not great. Mod them upside down. Yeah, actually, if I could get hold of if I could get the RTY mod, yeah, you could turn them upside down. Yeah, we can do that one. 6 beetroot. Let's go. No, it's neuropathy. Peripheral. There you go. Peripheral neuropathy. I have to wear socks constantly because my feet are... Sounds like you got Raynaud's. That's actually probably what you do have. Excuse me, do you want something? Hello? 19? I might as well just give you a tomato.
I got the goods if you got the cash.
Okay. Where's that one? Hold on. I understand completely. Yeah. Where's the naked NPC mod? Michael Wynn, welcome to the live stream, by the way. If your feet are cold, see a doctor. Yeah. Yeah, it could be a sign of diabetes as well. So yeah, it's Blitz's house one. So Kerry's is her when because she's always cold. She suffers from Raynaud's, so she's always cold. She can't warm herself up. She also works on a really low blood pressure. Yeah, it could be. This is why basically the chemo would have sped that process up. It happened to my mum. My mum went through chemo after breast cancer, and now her knees are shot. She has to have cortisone injections in her joints. Our heating's not on. It was on last week when it was like minus something, but apart from that, we haven't had our heating on. We're all good.
Could do with some scran.
12 tomatoes. We're going to be growing more tomatoes by the looks of it. Relaxing with diamonds. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you very much for asking. Merry Christmas and all that McGubbins. Merry Crimbob. Mainly just because this is going to be the last stream of the year. I won't be streaming again till next year. January. 5. Excellent. We'll take that, mate. You want a naked NPC mod at all? You might want to go and talk to Itchy, but I don't think he'll do it. Trying to liven this up. Party at the naked NPC house. You live in a tower block. Me, no, I live not in a tower block. We're in a maisonette. So we're one flat of 4. There's 4 flats on our building. Next year is so far. We had occupational therapy around here. The woman that was doing all the measurements and stuff literally just sat and said, this flat is not big enough for you. You need somewhere to live now. So hopefully all the paperwork she's doing up will get us moved to a slightly bigger place because of her. Unfortunately, even as a carer, like, I can't help her do certain things. Like walking up the stairs, I can be there for support, but I can't just pull her up the stairs because I'll pull her arms out. You know, so even as a carer, we'd still need help. So looking at, hopefully, like, occupational therapy can be like, hey, by the way, we can get you a new flat, yada yada. What do you really need? And we'll need something bigger, which means we should get moved to a slightly bigger place with an extra bedroom. And the extra bedroom helps because we've got 2 kids. But the housing association we're under, they won't give us another flat or house or anything because we're in our allocated space. So yeah, it just comes down to whatever happens now, basically. So yeah, we're just waiting. That's all we can do. Never joking.
Yeah, so
£4 a beat. Yes. Okay. Okay.
I said, if it's uphill, I'll get out and I'll do it because I've got the support towards them.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Need to grow some more beetroot, and then we need to water them, and then we need to grow them, and then whatever's left we're going to turn back into seeds. Who wants pizza rolls? Oh, yeah. I also learned how to make pizza, or a sort of pizza toasty in my toaster, using tortilla wraps. Very handy. I was like, yep, I'm definitely looking at that. I can imagine a British person just saying, oh bloody yeah, can I get a what? Can I get a bottle of water and some bloody biscuits? Nah, it'll be like, excuse me mate, can I have a bottle of water and some biscuits? Don't need to put the bloody in there, it's just like a bottle of water.
I sent you a copy of the map on WhatsApp as well. So.
I just started up a Hydroneer and I got 2 iron ore moving. Yes. Have you considered just winning the lottery? Many times I've considered that. Unfortunately, winning the lottery is quite difficult, especially because they chucked in the extra numbers now. So a couple of years back, they charge you more to like buy a lottery ticket, and in order to win, they put in an extra like 10 numbers. So the odds of winning went from 1 in 14 million to 1 in 72 million of winning. And I just sat and just went, nah, that's alright. I could probably win more playing roulette. I'm not even going to worry about doing that right now. Winning the lottery would be amazing though. Let's put it that way. Oh, look, corn. How did you get out here? This stuff's fickle, by the way. I think we're good, though. I think it's good. I've got to be honest, I've never had a pizza roll. We don't do pizza rolls in this country very often. 13 pound of beetroot. I think we need like 5. What do we need? We need 6. Okay, cool. People ask me, Steve Martin, how do you become a millionaire? And I say, well, first you need $1 million. Yeah. I mean, he did it the right way. He made a website, worked really, really hard on it, and then sold it for 125 million. Oh, that's 5 or 6. Oh my god, my brain. 6. You don't have pizza rolls. I don't think we really do pizza rolls in this country.
No, we don't.
We just do pizza, and then what we do is we take that pizza and then we just roll it, and then that's good. Or like I said, you can sort of make pizza in a toaster. If you get a tortilla wrap, open it all up so it's flat. Put your pepperoni, your cheese, and your tomato sauce in there. Fold it up so it creates pockets folded. Stick it in your toaster. Cook it, and then unfold it, and then fold it back up the other way, and then cook it again. Everything melts. It's all nice. That's something I want to try, but Kerry doesn't trust me. Because I said I'm going to give it a go. She went, if you break the toaster, you'll buy a new one. It's like, okay, I'll buy a new one if I break it. It's fine. So yeah, when I come back from Christmas, I'm actually going to physically try to make a ham and cheese tortilla in a toaster using tortilla wraps. Right, next. That one's cooking away. Spurs. 19 cut tomatoes. This one I should be able to do. Maybe. We have 25. That's fine. Right, stick this back in the belt. I've got to be honest. I'm thinking of putting another conveyor belt from here around the back and then just like stick it on there. That would just be so much easier. Video it. I actually saw it on a video. That's where I got the idea from. It comes off of a Facebook video. And I was like, awesome. I might have to look into it. If it works, it'd be amazing. So basically a homemade pizza roll. Yeah. Right, 4 tomatoes, 5 corn. 4 tomatoes and 5 corn. What tomato we got left? Excellent, we have enough for... Oh no, I just pulled a pipe out. Nope. That one. Just need to make sure. 4. Excellent. And 5 corn. So we'll take our tomato. We'll put it back on the belt. Was it 5 corn? Yeah, 5 corn. Awesome. How has nobody noticed I changed my entire conversation of the stream 4 times? Ah, dude, we just go with anything. That's what's so good about my streams, is that there is no set topic. We just carry it on. It's all good. How do you think, right? How do you think streamers get on? They go off chat. We are very simple creatures. We go off chat, we talk about whatever. That's why if you watch Tim the Tap Man, his conversations are just mad because of chat. My brain is just Windows shut noise. Boo, 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 boo. People think exactly. We don't. That's the thing. Right, next one. 5 cut tomatoes. I don't know if we're gonna have enough for this one. I think we might be a little bit shy. Yeah, we're a little bit shy, so we'll get rid of that one. Oh, go in the hole. Well done. Yep, too hard to carry the conversation. Exactly. I mean, I've tried a couple of times, and it's not easy. Holding a conversation, like the problem, and I've noticed this over the last, like, I'd say over the last sort of 6-7 months, I suffer from like streamer hangover. So the problem with streamer hangover is because you're talking constantly. You're always talking. You're always trying to do stuff. You concentrate on quite a lot. The problem with that is you wake up in the morning going, oh, it feels like I've been drinking every time.
No.
I'll pay you to get me one here. Sorry I'm late to the stream, Promethean. Not a problem, mate.
Yeah, you need to put it.
We're only at 2 hours. It's 10:30. It's cool. Right. Grow this lot. All good. Followed by a swig of drink. Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, like alcohol. That would be where my hangovers would come from. But yeah, it's really bad. I've noticed over the last sort of 6 or 7 months that if I'm on like if I do like over 4 hours, which doesn't always happen, but if I do a 14-hour, if I do a 4-hour live stream, 5-hour live stream, it feels like I've been out on a piss all night. That's what it feels like. So genuinely, yeah, streaming is good if you can keep yourself going. I think it might just be I'm not drinking enough water. Even when I was drinking water, I still suffered from it. So I think it might just be me, but I could be wrong. Man, I dare you, Hybrid, to play War Thunder. Man, I haven't played War Thunder for ages. I haven't played it. I used to play War Thunder a little bit. Never like religiously, but I did play it. I liked it. It was alright.
Yeah.
I did World of Tanks as well at one point. Hey. 17. I know this was a bit. Oh, this one's 5, so we should be right. My meds and alcohol would be deadly combo. Like it's lethal. Yeah, same. I'm not really allowed to do. It's like Kerry's not allowed to do a lot on hers anymore. Medication, no reason. Yeah, that's 5. It's all good. Blob. Right, that's 4 soups done. I'm going to nail this table down as well. Stick that on the belt. Off you go. Right, cool. I've got to do that one. And I've got to do that one. So I need 22 tomatoes. We haven't got enough to do that one. Welcome to old age, mate. Oh no, I mean, like all-nighters, I haven't got a problem with it. I've done all-nighters in my 30s now. Not gone out on the drink, but I can stay up till stupid o'clock in the morning. It doesn't affect me. This does. Dead Tool just tipped £3.43. Boom to you, sir. Thank you very much for it. It's most appreciated.
Choice of like different meats, so it'd be like it's like turkey, beef, pork,
Bum-bum. Everything. Was better. Was better in US dollar. Yeah. How did your channel? How did you get your automated dicer belt? I bought it in the shop. I've been spending lots of coins on this game and Hydrocoin and Allcoin. This coin. Time to drink a drink of water. I think I'm going to need to start putting water back on my stream. If you go to jail in Finland, they are the nicest country in the world. So small centres. I've never been to jail in Finland. I've never been to Finland. I have never been abroad. I'm one of those people. I'm very stuck in my own little country and I don't really do a lot. I meant, how did you build it? Not how did you get it? I just did. The thing is it's like I've been building this on and off for like the last couple of weeks now. But I take my time and I build stuff. Like I plan it all out first, then I build it out. But all of this is just yeah. So all of this comes off of here. These are repelling, which you get with the logic extension mod. So these repel fruit and veg off of this and get attached to the normal magnet. Then they go up the conveyor belt through the dicer, and then they go down this conveyor belt. And then when you've been down this conveyor belt, whole fruit and veg comes off of here, and then chopped fruit and veg comes off here. Yeah, it's a hook. And just hook it on. Why isn't that one heating up? Normally these heat up. Okay, it should start heating up now. Nah, not really. If you want to see a pain to figure out, let me just go down. Why did you not work? There we go. Yeah. If you want to see a pain to figure out, use the RTY mod and build a mine. It's fun down here. If you want to see a pain in the arse, learn to work lights. That's fun. I haven't been down here for a little while now. That's the light that I had to work out. Anyone know something American? My family owns an M4 Sherman tank. Cool. And then downstairs is tier 2. I haven't finished down here. I haven't been down here for a while because of obviously, like, I've been playing other games. But I want to come down here as well. But yeah, it's all good. And then, like, if you want to see the circuitry for the lights and stuff, it's all up here. I put time and effort into this build. I've been building this since... When did 2.0 come out? Can't remember now. What, 8 months ago? I've been playing this. Yeah, your exercise on Friday will be sleep in the car. 10 cut tomatoes. I'm just doing what Promethean said and getting the popular mods. In all honesty, I mean, the mods that I would use, I mean, you need the shop mod for sure, and you definitely need the shop mod and the HML loader mod, and then from there, just download all the mods, have a play with them, and see which ones you like. I won't touch things like God drills because I don't need them. My setup downstairs, it's all good. Turn it all on, boom, it's all right. I mean, if you watch, Eddie Hall just bought his own tank a little while ago. He bought it from a dealer, so the dealer will basically deactivate the tanks so they're road legal, so you can drive them on the roads. He bought, I don't even know which one he bought, but he's bought a tank. He's done it in a couple of his videos now. It's quite cool. I like it, but I haven't got one. I need 10 tomatoes. Yeah. It was 10, wasn't it? Yeah, 10. Done. Right. And then this is like 2, so we're gonna have to build. We're gonna have to. There. Why did that not go through the belt? Oi! Why did you not go in your home? Am I going to have to reseat the tomatoes as well? Why does my back hurt? I have no idea. Travis Lapham, I have been degraded. Oh. You've got degenerative arthritis. Ah, that sucks. I can't spell. Get a dictionary. Aztec Gaming, welcome to the live stream, sir. Right, I need to grow tomatoes. Oh yeah, that's been fun. I had to change my Instagram password because apparently I started posting Elon Musk stuff. I had to change my Twitter password because apparently I was promoting Ethereum buying stuff, so that's been changed as well. I can only imagine that maybe some old stuff that I used to use and I don't anymore has been worked on as well. Steam, I was hacked on Steam. Someone played New World on my account, and it was like I installed that a while ago, but I haven't played it since. So I uninstalled it. I came on, and New World was like the last game I played. It was like, no, it wasn't. I was in bed, and my £5 credit on Steam has disappeared because this person was trading bits and pieces, and then taking the money into his account. So he was basically selling stuff, and then my account was buying it, and then it's sold again. So I don't have any of the stuff that he was buying and selling through my account. They were in China, so it came up on my log of where it all came from. So I sent them a message and I said, look, is there a way to get my £5 back? And they went, all sales are fine. I was like, but I didn't buy anything, so I couldn't get that back. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, it's all good. It's yeah, I'm slowly getting it all back properly now. I didn't turn my magnets on. Been a fun couple of days. What is that doing on the floor? That's chopped tomatoes. As you can tell, not quite a perfect system. Report them to Steam. Oh, I did. Yeah, they already got there. The plus side to Steam is they did work quite fast. I mean, it was done, and then I got the email even before I woken up, and they were just like, "Yeah, by the way, you've got stuff on your account." It's like, "Yeah, I know. I figured that out just to turn up." But that all comes from that one thing. I genuinely still think it comes from the hack that went through Social Blade, because other people have had this problem as well. But then I've seen bigger channels have it as well. I don't know if they are part of, so if they were signed into Social Blade. But I went through all my things that my Google account is attached to, and I've minimalized that list down to places I use regularly for obviously what I do business wise. I say business like YouTube wise, and then from there everything else is done through different places now. And yeah, it's scary, it really is. So the guy just stole my money. The guy just stole your money and couldn't recover it. Yeah, basically. But it was only £5 in credit. So they were literally going by how I was seeing the trade list, because it shows you everything that you've bought. And there was 118 transactions on my account with £5. They were buying cards, like the little trading cards on Steam, and they were buying it from one account, and then my account had bought that thing and then sold it off as well. And I don't know where the money goes. So it's just gone. But although it was just like, I don't understand it. I've got like 2p left. I'm like, I'm sort of glad I didn't load my account before Christmas, because sometimes I'll put like a £20 voucher on. I'm sort of glad I didn't do it. I didn't want like 1,000 transactions of like, you know, this pixelated house from like Urbeck or something. So yeah, I'm glad I only had a £5 on it, but they didn't have access to my bank account. So it was just literally the credit I had on my account. The problem with it is because that was linked through my account that got hacked, I'm now having to sort of clean up as I go. So I've been changing all my passwords. I've been changing literally everything for the last well, a few days now. It's been fun. Really, really has.
Only bigger channels could have been affected. If they
Yeah. Yeah. And the channel I saw go down was Splattercat Gaming. And he had 883,000 subscribers. So his entire channel went, and then his stream went, and then his Discord went. For the last 3 days, they've been trying to get all his stuff back. Blitz literally went, dude, I think you've been hacked. And then from there, his PR team have picked up on it, and they've just sorted it out as quick as well. He had his Twitter account back in like 5 hours, because Twitter worked really quick. Again, Twitter, you might not like them, but my god, their security system works fast. There's a lot of good in Twitter as well. I mean, the bad stuff is mainly just bad press and whatever's going on, but their teams behind the scenes, they're getting better. They really are, and it's all coming because Elon bought them. I mean, before you might not got your account back from Twitter, but there you go. Anyway, this one's a 10. 10 tomatoes in a soup. Oh my. But yeah, so when I come back from Crimbo, I will be looking for more games to play. I have got Kingdoms Reborn, so I'm going to be doing a series on that as well. Might turn it into a live stream game, so instead of playing this all the time, I might actually play something else, which would be different. But yeah, Kingdoms Reborn looks pretty cool. I watched Raptor play it a while ago, and then the guys over at the actual developer studio, they sent me an email whilst I was trying to get my account back, and they said, we've heard about your channel, blah 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 blah, but we wish you all the best. Would you like a code for our game? I was like, yeah, sure, but I'm not sure what I can do with it. They went, just do what you can, when you feel like it. I was like, cool, free reign. You bought Ixion. Good game, really good game. Bloody mate, I love the cinematics in the game, but it turns into a little bit like, have you ever played Snowpiercer? Like, I think, is it called Snowpiercer? I think it's called Snowpiercer. No, Snowpunk, sorry. Snowpiercer's a film. Snowpunk. That is the game. I know, I can visualize the cover. Frostpunk. Is that the one? Why can't I think of this game? It's not called Snowpiercer. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now, but you're on a train in a frozen thing. Frostpunk. Can you really give the wrong soup to them? Yeah, you can. If they want like a 4 soup and you bought one for a 6, yeah. Merry Christmas, Young. How you doing? Peace out. Have a good evening. Oh, I'm going to have to go Steam on this. Yeah, it is Frostpunk. Okay, yeah, Frostpunk. Now I recognise the emblem. So Frostpunk is pretty much what Ixion is, but Ixion's in space. Alright? Yeah, it is Frostpunk. Yeah. And, yeah, Ixion's very much the same. It's just a little less hardcore-y. So it's not like, you know, if this man dies, he's going to abandon his home, his daughter's not going to die, blah blah blah, and lose a leg, and you know, it's a little less like gloomy, but it's still a bit like hard decisions. Yeah, I don't know. Ixion's all right. Frostpunk's just beast. I can't remember which one it is. Is it this one? That's 19 tomatoes. That's 10 tomatoes. This one? Beetroot. There we go, this one. There you go, buddy. Ta very much there, lad. Right. Let's go. Wonder boy. Where's the other person? Oh, Blitz's house. Right, let's go to Blitz's house. The pain of grinding. I'm doing that on Call of Duty. I know it's a different game, but I'm trying to get I'm trying to get all the sniper rifles to like gold skin and beyond, and it's ridiculous. Like, in order to finish the master work on the sniper rifle I'm working on, I need to kill 100 people in ground war basically, because it's the only way I can snipe them. I could do it on shipment, but it'll take a long time. I've been playing it right now, but I want to watch the stream. Well, you can watch the stream. I'm not stopping you. It's fine. Okay, so we've got 4 more people to do. I can't remember where they are. My brain has gone to mush. I think we're going over here now. Dun, 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 dun.
Could do with some scran.
I'd do that as well. 12 tomatoes. So tomato, 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 tomato. You? That's 19. I think it's this one. So in this case, Promethean, this person wants a 12 cut tomato soup. If I gave her the 19 one, she would drink it. And then I'd have to make another 19 soup.
That's a re-grandly broth, that is.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Very much. Just made it to the stream, starting out from the beginning. It would be an awesome stream. I've started this game so many times. I don't think I need to start it again. I'm gonna be honest. It's I love this game now. I've been a massive fan of Hydroneer for a while, but if I start this game again, I'm gonna kill people. Right, when I first played, the reason why I started it so much in the beginning was because I was part of like the testing of it, really. So every time I restarted the game, it was bug finding, and that sort of fun. The problem with doing that is that once you've done that so many times, you don't want to start the game again. You just want to continue. So that's what I do. I mean, I've literally just been continuing the same game now for what, an entire season update. I've got to find the other people I need to make soup for. I'm not sure where they are. I'm lost. I'm a lost toy. Harold. What these need is a bit on their scroll to tell you where you were. 19 cut to... Oh, I've got this feeling one of them's... I think I know where he is now. I've spoken to 2 of the 3. I think it's 2 of the 3 people that are in Bridgeport. We're literally going to... I think we're going to have to use a map. I have a spare monitor, but I haven't looked at it yet. I've got 2. So I game on that one, read stream on that one, read Steam on that one. Was it you I needed to give this soup to? Wow, I can't do yours because I haven't just... I've still got 2 people to find and I can't remember where they are now. I'm going to have to go and look at a map. So my headphones are speakers on the loud. Right. One's right in the middle. Okay. That's an interesting one. Okay, so one's up by I've got 2 soups to deliver. One's up by the science shop. Or near there. Because that means I have to buy loads of maps. Why do I want to do that? Perfect. Oh, this is really annoying. Okay, no one steal my car. I need to go and find a person. So we've got that person there. This is really confusing. This is like, where's this other person? Oh, no way. I've just seen him. There he is. 19 tomatoes. I must have caught him when he was walking. How can the flying man... I've never dealt with this customer before. No, can't help you. Bye. I've never dealt with this person here. I've always got him in town. I've probably missed this guy a couple of times. Are you starving, mate? What do you want? You're 19. That one? Not that one. This one? Yeah, definitely that one. Okay, cool. There you go, bud. Cool. Cheers. And the last one's in Burnscroft. And I know which one it is now. It takes a couple of minutes for me to realise, alright? Chill. Burnscroft right in the middle, that guy there. Little bomber.
Could do with some scrum.
How you doing, bud? Right. This one's for you. Ta very much. I think the other reason why YouTubers get confused with this is because most of them aren't as in depth in this game as I am. Like, most of them would have just gone, oh, I can just go to this shop, blah, blah, blah. They never really, they didn't test the game. They didn't learn the back start of the game. And I think that's why some YouTubers got like, well, not, and the bigger guys are just using creative, but some of them are just like, well, you know, I can do this, and you can't, and then you get confused and you don't know. I think that's where that came from, genuinely. You got to think, like, for me, I've been playing this game for so long, I'm part of the testing branch when it happens. Which I will be more involved in next time. It's been a bit of a crappy time over the last few weeks. Weeks has been busy, the days have been horrible. But I will start testing the game again when I needed. It's just not as easy as it used to be. Like, in fairness, being a bit more busy on YouTube and doing more videos and more streams and everything else, yeah, I can't always help anymore. So I feel a little bit. I think it's because I've always been involved in Hydroneer. I sort of see it as part of my duty, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's one of those things. I do like testing this game though. It's one of the most broken complete games that I've ever played. If that makes sense. Oh, just pick up the coins. That's all you gotta do. Coins? Yes. There we go. 24, 40, 81, 94. Brilliant. 800 coins in one order. Not bad. Back up to 1482, so we need another 600, 700 for another sprinkler. And there you go. So that's all good. Guys, it's now 10 to 11 at night in the United Kingdom. It's been awesome. And yeah, I think it's now time. So I want to say thank you very much for coming by. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And yeah, I'm looking forward to next year now. Despia, I'm very sorry. I'll be back on the 1st of January, don't worry. But yeah, it's been an interesting year. And I'm just going to be pushing even more for next year now. So I want to say thank you very much for coming by. It's been awesome. And I'll see you all later. I want to say peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great Christmas. Have a great New Year. And I'll see you all day. I'll see you on the hangover day on the January 1st on Sunday night about 6-7 o'clock, and we'll see you go from there. Until then, have a great time and peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye for now.